Picture this. You're a designer working hard, pouring your heart into packaging designs, but you're still eating ramen noodles like it's your childhood glory days. Why? Because clients can't see the vision. But throw your design on the mock-up and boom, clients suddenly think you're the Michelangelo of packaging. They'll throw money at you like you're the star of Magic City. Let's take a look at 3 key reasons mock-ups are essential in packaging design. Number 1, it helps visualize the final product, so it shows what the final design will look like to your clients. Number 2, it helps to spot any and fix any design flaws before the design goes into printing, so it saves a lot of time and money. And then number 3 is going to help showcase your product to potential investors or anybody that you're looking to invest in your business. So it's good to have mock-ups to show what the final product will look like so they have a realistic idea of how things will look. All right, let's take a look how we're going to create this mock-up. First, we're going to open up our mock-up that we got from J-Rob Designs and also our design, Cupid's Cloud, that we also got from J-Rob Design. We're going to select, we're going to go to Edit, Select All, and we're going to make a copy of this so we can paste it into our mock-up layer. Then we're going to go back over to our mock-up. We're going to go to Edit. I'm going to hit Paste, and that's just going to paste our design into our mock-up. Then we're going to go to Edit. We're going to go to Scale. And what we're doing is just scaling down the size of the image so that we can overlay it onto our mock-up bag and create a realistic dynamic mock-up. So we're just going to lower the opacity so we can see what we're working with underneath. Once we get that lower, we got a better idea to see what we're working with. So we're just going to adjust this up and down to fit over the top of our white mock-up bag. And go hold Shift down to adjust it up and down if you're not scaling it up and down in direct layers. Next, we're going to go up to Edit. We're going to come down to Transform, and we're going to go to Distort. What the Distort option allows us to do is to bring the corners and adjust the bag by points so that it fits directly over to our mock-up bag and helps it look more realistic once we cut out the bag and make the rest of the edits that we did. So once that's looking good, we're going to hit Finish and just bring up the opacity again just so we can check it out. Everything is looking good. So next we're going to just lower this opacity again so we can see exactly what we work with. And we're going to click down on our mock-up layer after we turn and hit Select All, select Subject. And what this is going to do is going to make a selection around our white bag so that we can properly cut out the excess that we don't need on our art layer. And once we do that, we're going to hit Inverse so that we're going to be selecting the background. And what we're going to do is going to click back up to our artwork layer, and we're going to cut out the background so that it fits perfectly on top of the bag. So after we clip that part out, then we're going to go down to, we're going to make a copy of the bottom layer, our mock-up layer, and we're going to drag that over the top of our image layer so that it's laid on top of that. After we have that dragged on top, we're going to come up to Image, and we're going to desaturate this. So that just means that we're going to turn it to black and gray. After we turn it to black and gray, this just brings out the shadows and makes the shadows and realistic part of the bag lay on top of the artwork image. So after we do that, we're gonna adjust the opacity. So we're gonna create a clipping layer. So you're gonna clip on that, and that's gonna create a clipping layer. Now we're gonna change the opacity to hard light, and that's just bringing out the shadows and the finer details of the bottom of the bag on top of the artwork. Then we're going to come to adjustments. We're going to change the curves. So this just brings out even more of the shadows and change the lighting adjustments on the bag so it makes it look extra realistic. So you just got to play with these toggles to see what looks best in your opinion to bring out the lights and shadows of the bag. So we're just going to adjust these toggles and make this bag really pop and make it look like it's actually a realistic photograph. And when you create mock-ups like these, it really helps to show the client the possibilities of their product. And if you're selling the product, you can also use these for pre-order or marketing images. So after we did that, we're just going to flatten the image, and then we're going to come up to make it pop a little bit more. We're going to change the hue and the saturation. So we're gonna come up to image and adjustments, and we're gonna change the hue and saturation on the bag. And that's just gonna really make those colors pop and make everything blend and bring out the final product and create a dynamic mock-up that can help sell our product. So now we have the before of our mock-up, and then we have the after of our mock-up, showcasing that we updated it with our beautiful design and really made a outstanding mock-up that we can showcase to our client to show the level of our work. Or we can showcase to new clients or potential clients to show why we charge so much for our work. So mock-ups are always a great way to showcase your designs to new potential clients and your already clients that you're working with. It's a great extra deliverable that you can give to them that they can use to showcase their brand and use in their marketing materials. So if you want to learn more about creating designs and making mock-ups, things of that nature, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Peace.